Dedicated to the great outdoors, it's Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton. Southern Woods and Waters is brought to you by Gander Mountain, Greenform Construction, the Burns Insurance Group, Cunningham Buick GMC, Nashville Marine, America's Motorsports, and now here's Hugh.
All right, welcome everyone to this Thursday night's edition of Southern Woods and Waters, and we've got a great show for you lined up tonight. A lot of people feeling the cold chill out there, and it is that time of year. It's still the middle of deer season. The rut is on. We got bucks chasing does every which way. A lot of people are seeing them in the fields, on the side of the road. They're just about everywhere. They're going crazy. A lot of things have happened here in this last week in the state of Tennessee, and we'll show you some pictures here in a little bit. And what I'm so excited about is that we got a new state record this week in non-typical, and we also may have that same deer may be the new world record. That's what I said. State of Tennessee, can you believe the new world record? Non-typical could have come from Sumner County right here in our own backyard, whereas a lot of people would have thought Kansas, Nebraska, Illinois, Ohio, that's where they would have come from. Now, just right down the road on the other side of Old Hickory Lake, that's where it is. So we're going to show you a picture of this beast, and I'll show you a little bit about that. But let's broaden out and introduce my guest to you tonight. I have with me Adam Tilley. Adam, thanks for being on the show. He is with Sport Dog, and the reason we told you we were going to have him on here last week, and the reason is it's getting almost time for small game, rabbit, still squirrel season. There's still some squirrel hunters out there use their dogs, but rabbit season is usually a Thanksgiving Day kind of event.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's traditionally here in Tennessee a lot of, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this, just while the ladies are in there slaving over the stove, the guys, the uncles and the first cousins and the second all go rabbit hunting, and they get the beagles out of the truck and carry them down there, and you know, a lot of people invest, well, I'll be honest with you, dogs are like family.
Yes.
And Sport Dog has come up with a way to help keep that family together.
Absolutely. Yes, we have.
And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And first off, give us a brief little history of Sport Dog. I mean, you didn't start off with this. You started off in another line of pet, kind of keeping pets together.
That is correct. So Radio Systems Corporation is the parent company.
Right.
And so we started off with kind of invisible fencing and the company Pet Safe.
Yeah.
And what happened was we decided that there was a big market for electronics and hunting. And so what we did was we branched off probably around the early 2000s, and we started to make the hunting line and the products for the remote trainers and the GPS and the long range to be able to make sure that you have communication with your dog when they're way out, because obviously a lot of hunting dogs run real big. And to be honest with you, you know, just kind of a grassroots organization just really took off, and you know, here we are today, one of the top brands.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Adam, there's a lot of people invest quite a bit of money in these dogs, and they spend a lot of time, a lot of training. Not only, all right, let's just take a scenario. Somebody pays $1,000 for a Labrador Retriever pup. All right, and 6 weeks old, just weaned, and they're bringing it up. They spend probably what, another $1,800 to $2,200 just to have it trained.
Yes.
And then you're not sure if it's gun shy or whatever. You know, you take chances on all this stuff. But we got $3,200, say a $3,200 investment without food, without without vaccines, without kennel, without all this stuff. We got $3,200 invested in a puppy. Then we want to take it hunting, and we get out there on the opening day, or whether it might be your first trip or your 10th trip, and he doesn't come back, and you're wondering, I've seen grown men crying because they spent this money and
Yes.
their dog's not back.
Yes.
And it's just as bad, Adam, and I just said that about Labradors. It can go as far as beagles for running rabbits, terriers, black and tans, German short hairs, even in the bird industry. That's gotten to be big. People invest a lot of money in these dogs.
Yes, they have.
This is a way, and you and I have talked about this before the show and for 2 or 3 weeks now. This is a great way for them to put just a little bit more money to ensure their investment.
You're absolutely right.
And you've got so many degrees, and we've talked about this. You can, in essence, tell them what it does, though. I mean, tell them about what it's doing, Adam.
So our key feature tonight is going to be basically the Tech 2.0, which is our GPS tracking and training system. We also have a tracking only for that dog that's already, really well trained. And like you were saying, you spend $1,500 or $2,000 on a purebred or a guaranteed line of a dog. You spend another $1,500 to start it, get it training for the season and whatnot. You've got probably a $3,500 dog box on the back of your $40,000 truck. So what we've done is we've made a tool that just pretty much solidifies that investment to make sure that that truck or that dog is in your truck at the end of the night.
Right.
And so we've included a ton of features, and it really just goes across the board for any type of hunting where you would have what we call a meat dog.
Right.
And, like you said, no pun intended, but we're in the meat of the season.
That's right. We
And
are.
so, we've got everything from, it'll touch on coon dog, it'll touch on bird dog. We've got a long range of 10 miles. You can run up to 21 devices off of one remote. It's just got everything for every facet of any type of hunting you would do where you would have that particular partner with you.
See, that's another great question I had. I've got a really good friend, Terry Peoples, that runs rabbit dogs. Awesome guy, love him like a brother. He's got some of the best beagles, and they're the 11-inch beagles. He's got some of the best beagles I've ever shot a video camera behind. But he's got like 5 or 6 of them, He's really got 3 really, really good ones. And he's got a couple that he throws in there to train with. Now, can he put this on each one and he can keep up with every single one of them?
Yes, absolutely. So the unit itself has the capability to run 21 devices, not just collars. So for instance, let's say me and you went out and we both had 3 dogs apiece. I could actually link my handheld unit to you, and I could see all 6 of the dogs in the field, and there would also be an emblem on the handheld unit that showed me where you were on the field as
Really?
well. Yes.
Well, now, I didn't know it'd do that now. That's pretty good. In case, if you got a rabbit running across and you're not sure where your hunting partner is.
Or if somebody drops the handheld.
That's
that
right.
happens too.
That happens too. Man, that is great. Well, I don't want to give it all away in the first couple of segments. I mean, we're going to make a great show. We're going to ask a bunch of questions. We're going to really get in depth into what these devices will do. But first thing I want to do is tell you about our Facebook page. Please go to Southern Woods and Waters Facebook page. Like us, share us, tell your friends about us. Let them see what's going on. You can message me through Facebook, and also you can send your pictures to us through Facebook. We also got a lot of things going on. We're fixing to have a nice giveaway on Facebook, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that. But you sure want to get to where you're got me pretty close to the top there, to where you can hit me pretty quick, because you're going to want to see this. But go on there and just like us, share us, and message us. Let us know what you think, how you like the show, and all that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get a little bit more in depth, because I want to know, how are we going to find that dog I just spent the $5,000 on? Hurry back to more Southern Woods and Waters.